We are preparing since the last game against Sabah. We start thinking about Mohun Bagan. We have this travel to be here in India. That's a bit tough. We do not watch so many games about them. We have only the coach's information and the analysis of them. We know they have some good attacking players that play in national team, if I'm not wrong. And we must be aware. We have 2 more sessions to settle everything and be ready for the game. They have a lot of supporters at the stadium. The stadium is quite big. So who else playing their home ground and have the supporters beside them, for sure will be some extra boost from the supporters, and they can make some extra runnings to boost their performance. So that's a great advantage for them. But we are well prepared, and we can do it as a team.
Okey, kita bersama Ketua Jurulatih KL City Boyan Hodak menjelang pertemuan menentang Mohun Bagan di kejohanan Piala AFC Playoff separuh akhir antara zon. Hi Coach, I heard you had a long journey to get to Calcutta today. How has it impacted the players' fitness?
Definitely, it's not a good thing when you travel 16 to 18 hours.
Wow.
Unfortunately, all this administrative issue that they had with FIFA and Indian Football Association, we received very late acknowledge about the game, and especially after this very late guarantee that we will get to receive visa and all these things. So because of that, last minute we need to do booking, and there was no more short flights. So instead to trip to be 5 or 6 hours, we have tripped 16, 17 hours. So of course that we had long wait in Chennai, and players, everybody come very, very late, very tired in hotel, and they have rest. So now we will have light training, and I hope by tomorrow we will recover fully.
Oh, that is so long. That's basically like you going back to Croatia, Coach.
I'll be faster in Croatia.
It'll be faster. Anyway, Coach, you said today you might have light training with the players because they're all tired. So what's your plan tomorrow? Will there be a more extensive training session?
We cannot do last 2 trainings. Actually, today should be a little bit sharper training. Tomorrow will be light, but because of all this traveling, we cannot really work sharp today because the possibility that all can have small injuries after such a long trip. So we will need to have longer session, but it's less intensity.
Speaking of injuries, are there any injury worries in the team ahead of the match?
Last match versus PSM Makassar, we had 2 injuries, Rommel and Jordan, and Zafri, 3 injuries, and all 3 recovering. I didn't want to risk last match versus Sabah. So all 3 of them will be ready for tomorrow's game. Only thing is I'm not sure will they start the game or will they be on the bench. Good positive thing is that some other players are also coming back after injuries, like Fakru Alaima, who already played in Sabah. Then Ahmad Fauzi, unfortunately for him, problem is that he never followed us because there was an issue with the tax. Yeah. So he couldn't travel out of Malaysia. This was something, I think, between him and his old club. And the other guys that also coming back, Kenny also coming back after injury. So basically it's now slowly we're getting full squad back.
So it's basically you've got some challenges prior to the match, and I think tomorrow after the training session that you have, you can determine who may be playing for first 11. And also, Coach, the Indian Super League has not started. Is that an advantage or disadvantage to KL City going into this match? Because the Malaysian League is in full swing and KL has form on their side.
To be honest, this is definitely an advantage for us. They're playing some cup, but you know, this cup and league is completely different things. Also, they were changing few players compared to last season because they follow calendar like Europe. So they are not at their best, but they are a very good team. They are probably one of the best teams in India. They have 5 national players. They have very good foreign players.
Yeah.
So they are a good team. Only thing is, as you said, we are in the middle of the season. We are in form, let's say, playing wise, and they are not really in top form because they will just start league in few weeks.
And coach, because of course they're your opponents, you must have done your research and homework and spied on them a bit. So what or who do you think is Mohun's secret weapon against KL, and how do you plan to overcome it?
I will be honest, they are one of the biggest club in India overall.
Yeah.
They have huge fan base, and actually that huge stadium that you can fill in more than 100,000 people. I expect that it will be 30,000-40,000. They are always big support for them. When they're playing at home, they are much better than when they're playing away. And they have foreign players from Australia. Dimitri Petratos, who was playing in Kelantan when I was there.
Yeah.
He's a good player, but he just arrived to Mohun Bagan a few days ago. I'm not sure if he's physically fit or also can he play full match.
Right.
They have a few players that are here, Finnish attacking midfielder number 7 and number 10 is their French midfield who are playing there from last season. They are really good.
Yeah.
They have in defense Pogba's brother, who is number 6, who also arrived and start to play. But to be honest, he's good player, very strong, physically gifted. But last 2 years he didn't really play much in French first division, so he's not at his best. He's not in top form. They have one more defense midfielder, and but they also have same problem with us because in their local league they play more foreigners than in AFC Cup. So they also need to make decision who they will play tomorrow. They have one more Australian defender, but who was unlucky last season with the injuries. So they also have problem that between 6-7 foreigners they need to decide which 4 will play tomorrow.
Okay, so there are some advantage for us because most of their import players also just arrived. So, you know, to get the whole feeling of the team and stuff, they might not get it just yet. So it's advantage to KL. Thank you so much, Coach. All the best for Wednesday. And yeah, keep in touch. Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Okey, jangan lupa Astro akan membawakan perlawanan Mohun Bagan menentang KL City secara langsung pada Rabu bermula 9 malam dengan perancangan.